And on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, first pitch coming up. Luis Arraez stands in.
Number 1, Luis.
Base hit, left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Julio Rodriguez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. On the ground. Oh, great stop to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily.
First and second, no outs. Here's Adley Rutschman in the air to left center. Takes it in for the out. Two aboard with one out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Now he steps out as time is granted. Two on, one out. That one is absolutely belted. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. One runs in, the second run scores. It's a two-run double, and they lead by two.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here is Brendan Donovan. Popped in the air. Left field. And there's two away. So up next,
Batting
Jackson
fifth,
Holliday.
second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. That one missing inside. Check swing. He went. And now it's even 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Man at second.
Ball.
Swings and misses. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in San Francisco and taking the ball for Seattle, George Kirby. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Corbin Carroll, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Ball outside.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. One gone, bottom half of the first. Chase DeLauder up next for the A's. Chop to the right side, and that's a foul ball.
Ball.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Christian Yelich. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. The A's go quietly. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Mariners, Anthony Volpe. That one lifted to left. Yelich gets under it. One up, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Dalton Varsho now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
And a foul ball.
That missed. That's a ball.
Got him looking. 2 out.
Batting ninth, right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Spencer Jones up next for the Mariners. Time call.
Timeout.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Two down, nobody on. Top of the zone for a called strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Santander.
Hey!
And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The shortstop.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Rodriguez under it. And there's 2 down. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk.
Alejandro.
In the air, right field, Jones under this one. And that'll do it. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the Mariners DH, Luis Arraez. And first offering is fouled off. Arraez starting as the designated hitter, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for Seattle.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Reached on an infield single his first time. Breaking ball, and that got him. So a man at first. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Adley Rutschman. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And now the 0-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 away. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. In there safely.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A 3-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. Jackson Holliday up next for the Mariners. Foul ball. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one misses. Full count now. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Back here in San Francisco, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
That one not close, and that's ball 1. Slider right there. That one ripped. Reaching down, makes the catch. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Ball 1 there. And another ball.
That's out.
Tap foul at the plate. Just missed. And he swings through that one. Draws the walk there.
That's ball 4. Runner
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. Grounded out his first time up. Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Now the number 2 hitter, Chase DeLauder. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That one is absolutely belted. Rodriguez racing after it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Here comes Bohm around third. He will score. It's 5-1. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Everything came together for him. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Yelich, the next to hit, takes ball one. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Santander at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Runner on the go. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, out of the fourth.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Volpe at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1.
Outside, ball.
And a foul ball. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. The strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That one fouled off. Way out front for strike two.
Well, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Inside, ball.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Spencer Jones. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at Oracle Park, now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he held up. The 1-0. Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these A's, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1.
Bryson Stott.
No, ball.
The Mariners leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Up next for the A's, catcher.
So digging in, Alejandro Kirk. Fly to right his first time.
Ball.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. The 1-1. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Marsh
Ball,
up
out.
to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And another ball. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Man on second, 2 down. Hammered, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
All over that one right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here in San Francisco, ready now for the 5th inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Next for Seattle, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Back to the mound, he's got it. The throw to first, that's the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. Adley Rutschman up next for the Mariners. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses. Full count now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Nice grab. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Corbin Carroll. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Chase DeLauder getting ready to hit.
Designated hitter, Chase DeLauder.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Nope.
First offering, and it just misses.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
3-0 down. That's in there. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Got him swinging.
And that's a
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Now a chance for Anthony Santander. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Kirby Yates takes over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Ball.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Holiday throws to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Back here at Oracle Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent. So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate.
Yeah.
They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boog.
Not close with that one. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two. Popped up. Bichette under it. And there's one down. Now it's the second
Up next
baseman,
for
Jackson
Seattle.
Holliday,
Second baseman,
who's 0 for 2 with a
Jackson
pair of
Holliday.
strikeouts. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Everything came together
Up
perfectly
next for
for him right
Seattle,
there.
shortstop,
Smash that one through the
Anthony
infield for the
Volpe.
knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Anthony Volpe. There's the
Yeah.
strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner takes off, fouled off, and they'll do it again. Holliday leads off first with one away. This to third. Boom. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Bryson.
Now pitching for
A new
Seattle.
pitcher in the
Number
game,
1,
Yuki Matsui.
Matsui.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That's the ball. Outside. Here, what?
Strike 2. And that one hit to first. Guerrero takes it to the bag. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the
And now the
A's.
catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Kirk measures 5 feet 8 inches, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. That one ripped left field. Varsho moving back for it. And he brings it into the warning track. Brandon Marsh up next for the A's. 1 for 2.
Brandon Marsh.
And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And that is the inning. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dalton Varsho. Jack Dreyer taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And it's fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder. Spencer. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jordan Walker looking to start something with one gone. Walker started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. Up the middle. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Luis Arias in the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. The 1-0. That's towards center. Carroll moving under this one. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
When you're taking your lead over there.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Cole Sands.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. The 0-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Way high. Out towards right center field. Marsh on the move. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in San Francisco, digging in, Alec Bohm. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Back to the top of the order. New pitcher for the Mariners, Eric Sabrowski.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The M's trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's the ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The tying run at the plate.
That's
and ball 4 to aboard. Chase DeLauder up next for the A's. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Carlos Santana. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. There's a strike.
No, that missed.
First and second here, no outs.
That's the ball.
The 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away. Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just
That missed.
missed.
That's the ball.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 1 out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Grounder might be 2. There's 1.
Out on the tag.
Throw to first, but he beat it.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Seranthony Dominguez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Santander in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, 2 outs.
No, that's up.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Called out on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Ready to begin the 8th. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a line drive to left field. One down. Brendan Donovan will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Yelich coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Jackson Holliday up next for the Mariners.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
2 down, nobody on. And that's full to swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Oracle Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Bo Bichette. Now, here's a new pitcher from the pen, Clayton Beeter. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Bryson Stott digs in now. 1 for 3.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. The Mariners leading by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Guerrero. Got the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Kerr stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball.
Check swing called strike. 1 and 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
On a line. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
You'll often hear the phrase to the long through.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Mason Fluharty. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's, Colby Thomas.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Thomas in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The 0-2. Swings, throw it in, that's a strikeout. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the 9th. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Strike 2. Sands, a 6'3" righty, 215 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Outside low, ball 2. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Angel Martinez. Runner on first with 1 down for him. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm. Runner on the go. Martinez at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Late on that fastball. Runner on the go again. This one in the air center field. Carroll takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the DH, Luis Arraez. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Ahmed Rosario. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. In the air, right field, Thomas on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Alec Bohm now at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, Corbin Carroll on the ground, right side. Nice stop to first. Save!
Hey!
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A huge change at bat in this game coming up.
Andres Munoz on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one drifts inside. Check swing, he held up. Ball. 2-1. High fly ball out to center field. Rodriguez under it. And there's one down. 2 aboard with 1 out. Now it's Christian Yelich, known for his late inning heroics. Right side, Guerrero. The flip. Throw pulls him off the bag at first. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. Inside,
that missed. That's the ball.
Missed. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. Just
ball,
missed.
That's in.
And that's outside. And that's ball 3.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
Fought off foul. So the tying run at second. Varsho under it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Play at the plate. Safe. And it's a 1-run ball game. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. The deliver is the hero. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Cooper Criswell.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Yelich goes. Pitches high. No throw. He's in there safely. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
The winning run on second base. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. They're down to their final strike. Two on, 2 outs. Out to short, Volpe. On to first, ball game. And the Mariners hold on to win a tight one as this